Hello again, and welcome to another Views from the Veranda from the inside today, because it's a little bit wet outside. Look, I thought today I'd share with you my thoughts on social media, the influence it's having on buying and selling property and selecting the right agent. So these days, the real estate sector has gone through an enormous transformation as far as the internet and the online presence out there. And social media has come along and effectively become another tool for marketing and selling properties. Research indicated something like 88% of buyers first search online when they're looking to buy a property, or even when they're looking to find an agent. When you get down to the millenniums and the Gen Ys, that area it's up to 92%. And they're the sectors which are actually effectively got work and income and are looking to buy and sell property. Even as you get into the older age groups of 73 to 93, the percentages there is starting to increase as well. So what are the best social media platforms? Some research was done across agents, and it indicated something like 97% of agents use Facebook in terms of promoting property across social media. The next area is LinkedIn at 59%, Instagram at 39%. Even Twitter is starting to get used, and there are other platforms such as YouTube, which is very good for effectively promoting property videos, Snapchat, TikTok. So there's a few other platforms now which are starting to get into the property space. But look, Facebook seems to be the number one platform that a lot of agents are using, and property owners are effectively seeing their properties promoted across Facebook. It's the features of Facebook which lend itself to promoting property, and the fact that you can actually target specific buyer groups as well. You may not know, but realestate.com and Domain, which are the main property portals, work very closely with Facebook, and that's why sometimes when you go on to realestate.com or Domain and you're searching for a property and click on a property, all of a sudden, a few hours later it'll appear in your Facebook feed, because those two are working together to share their data. So LinkedIn is actually another area. It targets more businesses and business people. So you can target a certain type of buyer profile with property on LinkedIn. It's also good for networking. So a lot of agents use that to network towards buyers and sellers, and even amongst their own real estate peers. Instagram is becoming a very effective tool because of its ability to promote images and videos very effectively and very quickly. It is a situation as well where you're able to, take a different spin on property and a different spin on the real estate agent themselves. So that's being used quite effectively. Twitter, well, less so. I think Twitter is often used to target buyers and clients out there by real estate agents, again, and across their own sort of real estate industry. But look, how can an owner or an investor select an agent and find out about their social media expertise? Well, it's very important, because it can make a huge difference that you've got an agent that understands how social media works. So here's a couple of tips. Firstly, check if the agent obviously is interested and is out there on social media. It's very important to understand that they've actually embraced that platform as a part of promoting property. Check the content of their posts. Are they actually promoting properties online? The open houses, the rentals, their testimonials, that sort of activity is very important to understand whether they're actually effectively using social media to promote property. Find out if they have a strong following, and see what their sort of activity is like. It's very important to understand that those agents that do have a good following obviously engage with a lot of buyers and sellers for that matter. So that's very important. Check what types of properties they're promoting. That'll give you an idea of the niche that they're working in, and obviously the buyers that they are engaging with that may engage with your property of a similar type. Find out what their morals and values are. Oftentimes, looking at social media will give you an insight in the type of agent and agency they are. Are they community engaged? Do they talk about their staff in a certain way? Do they use testimonials, as I said? And if those values align with yours, then you've got yourself the right fit as far as a real estate agent. Lastly, see if the agent is creative and fun. How do they go about talking about properties and themselves and their staff and the like across social media? And that'll give you an insight of what they may be like to work with when they're working on your property. So they're my insights and the views on social media and how it's affecting real estate at the moment. Message us or contact us if you'd like to have information about your own situation. Obviously, we'd love you to like us and follow us on our social media feeds. But until next time, take care and look after each other. Thanks.